Welcome to Anga COM 2022. It's good to be back. Alongside me here, I've got Lennart Broers from 24i. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by to see us. 24i has been having this mantra of making streaming simple over the past year or so. Why is that so important to the company?
First of all, thank you, Julian, for having me. It's important for us because our customers are telling us that they want to reduce complexity of streaming operations, and they're really at the point where they want to outsource specialized skill sets. And that's why we keep building and developing our end-to-end offering to OTT and pay TV providers. We are making it possible for them to run operations more efficiently, more cost-effective, and also more predictive, especially if they take our fully managed service. We relaunched our proposition late last year under the name of 24i Mod Studio, and with that naming convention, 24i Mod Studio, we are highlighting the fact that despite the fact that it is designed as an end-to-end, you can deploy it modularly, so you can deploy modules of it, and it is also very highly configurable to meet the very wide demands of different streaming services, different sizes of deployments, etc.
And it is the streaming services which are really encouraging the development of apps, more and more appearing on the TV. And apps, of course, something that 24i has been known for many a year. Are they starting to take over from the traditional set-top box, or is there room for both of them?
Apps have been around for a significant amount of years, you're right, and 24i has been a front runner in that respect. With the addition of backend, we are now having a full end-to-end. Apps are more and more important. We, as consumers, we consume content not just behind the big screen, we do it everywhere we want to. Apps are becoming important. Apps are crucial for OTT providers since they don't have their own devices out in the field. Specifically Smart TVs, that's probably the only app that they can bring to the big screen. But also pay TV operators are more and more looking at apps not just on mobile but also on smart TVs.
Because we're starting to see some pay TV operators actually creating their own apps so they can go on to many more TV sets rather than issuing their customers with a set-top box as they've done in the past. Yeah,
that's something we see increasingly. I have to say though that I still see a huge interest in set-top boxes though. The set-top box is a device that the operator can control. It's his device that he puts in the consumer's room, and he can manage. He has complete management on the service that he's rolling out there. But you're right, the apps are increasing, but it's not replacing the set-top box in full yet. On the set-top box side, obviously we see Android and RDK moving there. We are catering both platforms. We've deployed Android with a few customers in Europe, Ufone, Swisscom, WOW in Denmark. But we also recently deployed an OTT app on an RDK Lightning framework for a big European broadcaster.
Tell me a little bit, if we've got time, about the Filter. This is the recommendations company that you acquired recently. What led you to them?
The Filter, it's really very exciting, I have to say. What led us to us? What led us to us is that we had the desire to bring highly personalized capabilities in-house. I explained to you earlier, we launched the concept of the 24i Mod Studios, basically meaning that we're delivering modules of functionality to our customers. And the big functionality that we didn't have in that suite of products was the personalization. And the Filter is a very good example of a company that does this very different from others. They sell it as a managed service, a standalone managed service already, and we keep doing that also after the acquisition. But we're now integrating their capabilities into our Mod Studio.
And it's important for you, is it, to have that capability, if you like, your own, rather than going out and adding in some of the other recommendation services that are around?
We have traditionally worked with a lot of these other recommendation services that are being out there, and And for some projects, we will probably still do that. If the customer has a certain preference, we will cater for that. But what it does bring, it does give us the opportunity to offer it as an end-to-end. That's one. But also, I think the uniqueness about the filters proposition is that with that solution, we can not just provide personalized recommendations, which is great for people to be engaged, and it makes people watch more content, and it's a great tool for operators to reduce churn. But I think the fundamental difference here is that we are now able to provide a personalized experience to the entire customer journey. So not just the recommendations page, but also the very first screen on the app, where you typically see a poster of a promoted channel or a hero poster of a movie that's just been brought out. That could also be done in a personalized way.
Very useful. Lennart, thank you very much for stopping by. And we've got more videos at broadbandtvnews.com.